Hello beehives, welcome back to my channel. So I did a couple videos. One of them was how to apply to 3 airlines that are hiring, the assessment and the interview part 1 and part 2. So I hope you guys have checked those videos out. If you haven't done so, go ahead and do so because it's going to help you guys to further your journey as a flight attendant. Now this video is about you getting accepted, you getting that email saying that you are hired. Oh my goodness, if you guys got that email, congratulations. I am so excited for you guys. I hope you guys are super excited, and welcome to the airline industry. So even though you get that email, it not necessarily mean that you are a flight attendant yet. Just mean that the company is hiring you, bring you into training, but it's a long way to go, guys. Always want to know what is next, right? It will tell you what is next. Send you like a package email. Definitely read the information thoroughly and follow the instructions, because those are very important, and directions, because those are very important. If you guys see me looking down, it's because I'm reading my notes. You guys know with any job there is a drug screening that you have to get done. They will tell you where to go. Also a COVID test. After you receive all the results and everything is okay, they will send you an email. They will send an email let you know where the training is going to be held, what state you're going to be going to for training, the hotel information, all that kind of stuff. Now they have a couple centers that they're using for training. You could be anywhere, somewhere in Florida, or you can be somewhere in Las Vegas. So you don't really know. When you get these emails, this goes for all airlines. Do not share the information on social media. Airlines don't like that, especially when it comes to a hotel. We're going to stay in a hotel. Do not post it on social media. Not at all, because that's a safety thing. So you never share it with the public, and you never share it with passengers. You just don't tell them what hotel you at. You stray away from that. You definitely can tell your close family members and your close friends, but don't go around town telling everybody, your mama, somebody you know way back in kindergarten, that you're gonna stay at this hotel. Just don't do that. Also, when you get the email for that you are hired as a flight attendant, I recommend not telling everyone that you apply for the job and you're gonna become a flight attendant. It's gonna save you a lot of headache later and down. I'll do a separate video on that. Trust me, this go, like, if you ask every flight attendant, they will tell you the same thing. Don't share that you are a flight attendant or you're going to flight training to everybody. Just your close family members. When I say close, I mean close family members and your close friends, because I'll do a separate video on that if you guys want to know about that. So they're going to send you a training material, which means that you're going to be studying some information that you're going to have to study, because you're going to be getting that in training. That's just a part of it, nothing crazy, but a part of it. Definitely about aircraft and stuff like that you're going to have to study and learn, and states and stuff like that. You're going to have to learn some information. I can't give you the full thing, but I only can give you brief information that you're going to have to know. They're also going to send you your flight information, so you can check in online. It's also going to be listed if your bag, the bag, how many bags you can bring. I believe is 1 check, 1 carry-on on a personal. I'm not 100%. Yeah, I believe in 1 check carry-on on a personal, because we do the same thing as a flight attendant, so I'm pretty sure they're going to give you guys the same thing. Now remember, for training you're going to be there for a whole month, so pack accordingly. You might want to know, what do I pack? I've never been out of the States before, or I never go further than such and such. I'm gonna help you guys. Don't worry, I got you covered right here. The first thing you want to do, you want to check the weather. Yes, check the weather. If you're going to be in Florida or you're going to be in Nevada area, check the weather, because Florida weather and Nevada weather are totally different weather. All right, so let's talk about Vegas. If you're going to be in Las Vegas, now we're in April. Las Vegas now is a very hot. All right, hot. But there's a trick to Las Vegas. it can be hot today and tomorrow. It could be super windy tomorrow with heat wave and dust storm, or it could be very cold in the night. So definitely check the weather. You know, same thing with Florida area. You know, Florida, how Florida is nice weather until it starts storming and thunderstorms and hurricane and all that kind of stuff. Where Florida is known for that, and it's coming up to the season for that too. So definitely check the weather where you're gonna go, so you can pack your clothes accordingly to the weather. So definitely go for like at least give it 2 weeks. See 2 weeks window of how the weather is gonna be, so you know if it's gonna be colder or too hot or whatever. But also I would recommend bring a sweater. Bring a sweater for not just for you to wear out, but also to wear in a training, because the training centers, training rooms are normally cold. Black sweater, that's the only color, black sweater I would recommend to bring, so at least it'll go well with your uniform. None with hoodie. Yeah, no sweaters that has hoodie over it. I would not recommend that at all. So when you're packing, I know many of us will pack for like 2 months worth of stuff. Shoes is going to take up a lot of space in your bag, so I would not pack a lot of shoes. Maybe 2 to 3, maybe 4 shoes, or 3 shoes and slippers. Slippers take up less space than shoes, so you know for sure that you're going to need a black shoes to go with your uniform, so that you know for sure you're gonna need it. Now for training, you're gonna have to wear your uniform for training. They will tell you the type of uniform to bring and the color uniform you're gonna have to get. When I say uniform, it's just, you know, a top and a bottom. It's gonna be pants for sure, not a black sneaker or anything like that. It has to be a black shoe, but they will tell you that you need to purchase and the color uniform that you need to purchase. You definitely will need masks. I will recommend getting a black mask. If you're gonna bring other masks to which like on your days off, that's fine, but for to go well with your uniform, definitely get black. Most hotels have laundry rooms. Now with the COVID, some hotels, they temporarily suspend the laundry room, but majority of them have the laundry room. And since you're gonna might be there for a whole month, they're pretty sure they will give you access to the laundry room. But definitely you can call them when you get the information from the airline where you're going to be staying at. You can call them and ask them if they have a laundry room. Majority of the time, the airlines put you close to restaurants and where you can easily get accessible to food. But I would do recommend definitely bring at least snacks and at least 3 plates of food, or containers of food, just for you to get through that week until you get the hang of things or where things are, so you can go grocery shopping. And that's for like lunch when you go for training. When you're having lunchtime that you can eat during training, they do have microwaves at the training center, and they also have vending machines. But you know, it's always good to have your own for lunch, or if you have money like that to go Uber Eats, all that kind of stuff, then do you, boo. But if you don't have money like that, I would definitely recommend at least bring at least a plate of food for at least 3 days and some snacks. Most of the times they will put you in the hotels that provide breakfast and dinner, but remember, you're gonna be eating the same thing over and over for a whole month. You know, so they may have Tuesdays, tacos on Tuesdays, so every Tuesday you get tacos. Thursdays they may have chicken tenders and vegetables, so every Thursdays you're gonna get chicken tenders and vegetables. After a while, people will be like, no, I don't want a damn chicken tenders. So that's why I said definitely, you know, bring at least a couple days worth of food, and until you know the lay of the land, until you can go grocery shopping. That's my recommendation, and trust me, I'm giving you guys great recommendation. Trust me, okay? There are microwaves at the hotels in the rooms. Just the only thing is that since it's COVID, they might let you guys. You might not share room, or you might share room. So they might make you guys not share room until 14 days. After 14 days, which is like the quarantine time, after 14 days, then they probably will put you with someone, group you with someone in a group together, because that's normally what the other airlines do too, for training. put you by yourself 14 days. After 14 days, you come off quarantine. Then they put you with someone. They might, I said they might not, but everything changes because now that states are actually fully opening up, you know, things change. Now, if you are going to Las Vegas, definitely get some sunscreen. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it because Vegas weather, it can hit up to 115 degrees hot. Very hot. Okay, so definitely get sunscreen. I wasn't a believer of sunscreen until I came to Vegas and I got toasted. I got burnt. So when I said burnt, I got burnt. I got so burnt that after a week or so, the top layer of my skin started peeling off. That's how burnt I was. You gonna need it unless you come in for training in the winter time. Then that's a different story. But the airlines are gonna give you your time schedule. They will tell you in your email what time your training is gonna be, either morning, middle, or PM. Now they have 3 time schedules. Before, when I did my training, they have two time schedule, AM and PM. But now they have AM. I think AM, and PM. I'm not sure, but they have 3. But you know your schedule. So if you're not a morning person, you get a morning schedule. Coffee is gonna become your best friend. Coffee. When you're in training, this goes across the border to all airlines. They can randomly pick people to do drug screening and alcohol testing. Yes. So don't be alarmed when that's done. So if you're in Vegas, don't be partying too hard at night and then the next day you have a hangover. Because if they pick you, boo, that's one-way ticket back home. All right, so this is one thing I know that every flight attendant has in their suitcase or bag. It's either Motrin, Advil, Tylenol, Sudafed. Yes, Motrin, Advil, Tylenol, Sudafed. I'm telling you, at least 100% of the flight attendants has one of those in their bags. You know why? Because we need it. We need it. Sometimes we got cramps, you got headaches, you got muscle pains. We need it. So I would definitely recommend. I am not a doctor or anything like that. I'm just going based off me and my experience and all the other flight attendants out there. They got some medication in their bags. However, we do not give it to passengers. Even though they ask, we don't give them because we're not a doctor. And you know, passengers, they want to sue everybody and their mama. We don't give them because it's a liability. We only give it to our crew members when they ask. They're like, yeah, girl, I got some Motrin, I can hook you up, girl. That, but passengers is a no-no. So if you want to, I'm just saying, as a flight attendant, that's what we got in her bag. The Sudafed, it helps the multi-symptom Sudafed. One that has a runny nose, the sinus, the coughing, all the extra stuff in there. That's the multi-symptom. That's the ones that we normally carry. Because when you have runny nose or have a cold, with the pressure of the aircraft, it can cause your ears to be in a serious pain. And trust me, I had that done to me twice, that my ear hurt so much that I couldn't even hear for 3 days. 3 days. And guess what? I was out of Sudafed, and all the other flight attendants on the aircraft didn't have Sudafed. No, I couldn't hear out of my ears for 3 days. So I'm just saying, I'm not a doctor. You can do what you want to do. I'm just doing based on me and my experience and what the other flight attendants experience and what they do. So it's up to you what you want to do because it's medication and I ain't trying to be liable for nobody, okay? But I'm just saying, that's what I do and that's what they do. So your best judgment out there. So subscribe, share with your friends and family if they want to become a flight attendant. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.